In today's video, Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 3 just dropped, and I have the best controller settings for this new season. These settings will give you insane aim assist with the new weapons so you won't miss any shots, and help reduce the input delay so you can edit faster. The best part is these settings work for all controller players, Xbox and PlayStation. But before we continue, I'm giving away 10 Season 3 Battle Passes in this video. All you need to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel with the post notifications turned on, watch until the end of the video, and comment down below done once you've finished all those steps, and use code Gloomzy. Let's go, first game. Thank you. Oh my god, these weapons are broken. Wait, I see him. 200. GG's. Wait, these weapons are broken. No, he's 1 HP. Come here, boy. $200. I'm crazy. 100. Where are you looking, buddy? Ouch. Oh my god, slammed. Impulses. Impulse. 200. He's nervous. 200. $100. Dead. What are you doing? 200. 1v1. One HP. Let's go. GG's. 100. Oh my slam. Full box. 200. 30. 60. 200. This guy down here. 200. 200. What is he doing, chat? $100. 200. Ouch. Where do you think you're going? Cornered. Go ahead, Impulse. 200. So jump right into the brand new Chapter 6 Season 3 Star Wars themed season. For the settings on video, make sure you play on full screen, 1920 by 1080 resolution, VSync turned off for less delay. I play on 240 FPS, but use whatever your monitor supports. For rendering mode, if you want less delay, make sure it's on performance mode. Now down here for the graphics, my brightness is set at 115%, but if you play on console, I recommend turning this to 150% because of the shadows. Otherwise, if you're on PC, you can turn this down a bit. For user interface contrast, this really doesn't matter. I have colorblind mode off and colorblind strength at 10. For user interface parallax, this is for the item shop, so this really doesn't matter as well. Down here for the graphics quality, I have 3D resolution at 100%, view distance and textures both on epic. And for meshes, I play on high meshes, but if you want less delay, you can play on low meshes. If you go on to the next page for the audio settings, the main and sound effects volumes are all you need to focus on. These are all the important audios when you play. And down here, make sure you have sound quality turned on high and 3D headphones also turned on. And for the best audio settings, make sure you have visualize sound effects turned on. These are visual cues on the screen anytime there's any audio, and it makes it really easy to track your opponents. For the next page, a secret tip to lower your input delay. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, make sure you have all the replays turned off. Having your console or PC save every single game you play adds a lot of delay, so make sure all the replays are turned off. So record replays, record large team replays, record creative replays, and even record high quality replays. Make sure these are all turned off for less delay. And the same thing applies for the energy saving settings. Make sure these are all turned off. For the building settings, if you want less delay when you build, make sure you have reset building choice and turbo building both turned on. And if you want to double your editing speed, make sure disable pre-edit option are turned on. And for auto confirm edits, make sure you have edit on release and reset on release set to both. This will allow you guys to edit on controller extremely fast without pressing an extra button. Now for the combat settings, make sure you have preferred item slots turned on. This makes your life as a controller player so much easier. You can assign different slots in your inventory for certain items. And for the first slot, I have my shotgun, second one's SMG, these two are unassigned, and then AR in the final slot. And for my movement settings, I have toggle sprint and auto open doors both turned on, and mantle is on hold and hurdle is on press. Going to my reticle settings, I have reticle turned on, reticle ammo indicator off, show spread first person on, show recoil first person turned off. My damage number set to cumulative and reticle damage feedback on hit only. My damage number scale is at 125%. My HUD scale is at 75% with these options turned on. Another tip to lower input delay for the touch and motion settings, if you don't use them, make sure these are all turned off. Having the game save all these extra settings you don't use adds a little bit of delay, so make sure these are all turned off. Same thing applies for the keyboard and mouse sensitivity and binds. If you don't use them, make sure these are all turned off. And we go into the controller settings, make sure you have controller auto run turned on, build immediately, builder pro on for less delay when you build. Edit hold time is the time it takes for the game to register when you press your edit bind, so if you want less delay when you edit, make sure this is at the lowest number possible. Slide hold time is the time it takes for the game to register when you press your slide bind, and I do find myself accidentally sliding sometimes, so this is all the way at the highest number possible. I don't touch the camera options, make sure you have vibration turned off. Make sure the quick weapon settings are also turned off. This is super delayed and unnecessary, especially if you're using preferred item slots already. Now moving on to the updated Season 3 controller settings. For my look and aim, these are both at 4. Build mode and edit sensitivity multiplier at 2.1. For first person mode, this is at 1.12. And I have advanced options turned on, which activates a bunch of settings. I'll explain all of them. For advanced look sensitivity, my horizontal and vertical look speed are both at 43%. I don't have any boost turned on, so no turning horizontal boost, no turning vertical boost, no boost ramp time, and also no instant boost when building. If you guys find the sensitivity to be a little bit too fast, I recommend turning down these build numbers up here, the build and edit settings. Otherwise, you guys can play around with the settings, but I recommend using something along this. For the advanced look sensitivity, my ADS look horizontal and vertical speed are both at 12%. And just like the look sensitivity, I don't have any ADS boost turned on. I find having boost turned on in your sensitivity makes it a lot more inconsistent. So ADS turning horizontal boost is turned off, turning vertical boost, turning boost ramp time. And for scope speed multiplier, this is set at 0.89. Now for look dampening time, this is the time it takes for the game to register when you press your right stick, so if you want less delay and more responsiveness, make sure it's at the lowest number possible to disable it. For look input curve, I still recommend using linear. I haven't used exponential in a while. For precision and tracking aim assist, these are both at 100%. And we went to the final page for my binds. You guys can pause the video if I'm going too fast, but that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys made it here, make sure you comment down below 500k like this. Please help me out by liking and subscribing if you guys made it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.